Welcome to Caching Waves. This is an Elliott wave update for DogWifHat. Now I added this one to the rotation on YouTube updates because I think it has one of the best potentials currently in the crypto space. If you're unaware of what it is a Solana meme coin. And I started tracking this when it came up on my screener just because of how bullish it is potentially. Now let's go over the count on the hourly. Since the low, we had a nice clean 5 waves up. The extensions weren't ideal, but the wave count was pretty clean. We had a nice three wave ABC correction down between the 50 and the 618. And then we broke out of this downtrend. And now we're in a second potential 1-2. So this setup in the bullish scenario is set up as a 1-2, 1-2, potentially complete, and looking for a huge move to the upside. Now in Elliott wave, this is the move you wait and wait for, which is the potential third of a third, which can really get moving quickly when you can make a large amount in a short period of time. Now, as I was tracking through this, if you remember, I had a difficult time with the wave counts just because there's conflicting information on different exchanges where different highs are. I'm more stuck with the extensions, and this is how I have it labeled as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I ended up buying in, this pullback here. Original stop was down at this area, and over the weekend there, and today I added to the position when I saw this nice clean WXY within the channel. I ended up buying and adding to it today. Stop is now at the previous low. Now let's dig into this area. Well, first of all, hang on. Our targets for the third of the third is pretty high on log scale at around $5. That's a pretty massive move. I'm not sure if we'll be on log or linear. We're talking like 11, 10x plus. But to be more reasonable, target for the third is at 92 cents if we get a third of the third, unless we really get launching here in a lot of volume. And I'll be able to pinpoint which scale we're getting on here based on the next extension. It does seem to be respecting the pitchfork more on linear currently, so we'll have to see what we get there. Now we'll focus in on the second 1-2. Again, my original trade setup on this one was around this area. I'm on a different exchange. My stop was at this low, targeting that upper move. I then added on this breakout area over here, added to the position, and my new stop is at that previous low. So I've been able to leverage up, and I believe if I get stopped out, I'm a slight winner currently. I'll get those exact numbers for the next video, but right now I believe I'm free rolling this trade. Now on linear scale, we came to the 50, but more importantly is the shape of this is pretty ideal. I put on a time extension tool. I look between the 618 and the 1-to-1 extension of the previous 5-wave move in time. We're right in that zone. So probabilities are looking good that we're going to get a move to the upside. This one was a little difficult. I gave it more time over the weekend before I took my entry, just because there was the possibility that I saw this 5 waves up. I'm sure if you're following it, you saw it too, but I also saw this 3-wave move. So I saw this as a potential flat, and this whole move becomes a WXY like so. And we hit right off the bottom channel. So we took the high of our wave 1, put it off the B. You can see we nicked through that channel perfectly, reversed quite impulsively. So everything looks good at the moment. I entered on this breakout. I saw this reversal and the pullback. I decided to wait for the breakout above, bought into that, triggered in, and my current low is just at that tiny 1-2 right there. So we'll see how we react up here on this channel line. Like to see us break right through it. and find support above would be ideal. We've got our 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. I'd like to see this, and then we kind of correct at the channel or slightly above before making the next move. That would be a micro 1, 2 in itself. But we'll see what we get here. Now, where we can fail on the larger time frames, there's a few different ways. We could get 5 waves up here to the 1-to-1 extension, and this would become an A, B, C, and then we come down for a corrective move, and this would become a larger A, get a B, look to move to the upside for our C. That would be a bullish correction to the upside, or this becomes an ABC and we make new lows to the downside. I think it's less likely just because the price is so low currently. Now, alternatively, if this is a larger correction or this is just an A wave, we can get this as a expanded flat because we started with 3, or this would become a 3-wave move, come between our 1.236 and 382 extension of this A wave to the downside, then kind of peel down for a 1-to-1 of this move off this move, and then that would become an ABC as a flat pattern, and then we would expect upside. So that's if we fail. I will be moving my stops as we move up, so I shouldn't be losing on this trade even if we get that. That would be my alternatives. But right now my primary account is we are bullish and looking for that third wave up to the 1.618 extension straight up. So we'll see what we get here, guys. This is my favorite trade setup available currently on all the charts. And my current stop is right above that previous pivot there on my exchange right here currently. But once we get a 3, 4, 5 up, I will adjust it, obviously. And I'll make sure to update that for you guys. So that's it for DogWifHat. Everything looks good. Got exactly what we wanted. Finding support at this previous order block. So that's it for this one, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want the updates. And I'll see you on the next one.